and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason played against the Milwaukee Brewers at home, allowed one run on a one hit, which was a Jose Aviles solo home run, collected 8 strikeouts in 7 innings, and got the win. So he's doing all right for himself. Well enough, in fact, I feel obliged to point it out that currently he's in top of consideration for MVP considerations. He is, of course, top of the pops for the Cy Young, and if we look at the end of the thing, he's still on that schneid. He's still on that, I'm about to say on the schneid. That's not right. He's still online to get himself his first Silver Slugger award in his career, which, you know, is a nice, if somewhat cursory award for a pitcher, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Cursory? It's got more to do with the fact that, you know, nobody really cares about what a pitcher does at the plate, but nonetheless, I like the idea of getting this K per 9 up, so we'll go ahead and play this real fast. Well, that could have been better, I suppose, but we did get a few more points for K per 9, which is always important. Gotta chase that completo somehow. We are gonna make... Who are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's keep making friends with Andres Melendez, I guess. Hadn't been a great stretch, but let's take it day by day. So that should bump us up to friend status with Andres Melendez, and that'll in fact give us our top first tier of captain. Doesn't do anything for us because the first tier of any of the trees only unlocks the booster perk, none of which we don't have any of the other perks for it to take advantage of. Regardless, that is going to put us out here against the Philadelphia Phillies in Citizens Bank Park. Now, Jason has faced off against the Phillies a grand total of 10 times in 8 starts. He has a 4-0 record against them, a 1.67 ERA, and a 2.32 WOBA. So good numbers against these guys. In fact, he threw a 4-hit complete game Maddox against him last time he faced him at home. Let's see if he can take his show on the road and do it to him in their house. Let's get it.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Fernando Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
What's the play ball? 3. He's out.
So striding forward now, Raymond Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, the D-backs go down in order to lead off the top of the first, so Jason's got to come out here in the bottom and hold it scoreless. Let's get it.
The pitch.
Nope.
Fastball below the zone, and that'll be ball 1.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Another one down below the zone. Should make it 2-1. Fouls that one off as well to make it 2-2. Now the calls for a slider down and away from Cam Gallagher. I like it. Let's do it.
Here now the 2-2.
Fouls that one off. It was right on the black, so it might have been a good strikeout, but nonetheless, stays alive at 2-2. Give him a changeup now, bottom of the zone. chops it down, staying alive up here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Pops that one above
Gallagher.
Jason's head,
He's got it
but
one
Cam
away.
Gallagher's got it, and that'll be the first out of the game.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Eric Otska, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Okay, Eric Otska.
First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Curveball
let's
below
take
the
a
zone
peek at our
taken for ball
umpiring
1.
crew in this one, working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little
Chops
bit
the
difficult
changeup
time
down.
a little bit on that inside corner,
Got him
outside
out
corner. Not very
behind
consistent.
that one, actually. I don't think he was ready for it.
One thing, if you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fastball above.
And there's ball 2.
Jason just not got his sharpest stuff today, I'm guessing. Or at the very least, he's not got very good control over it right now. That'll be a slow grounder over to first base. Morris Lamb has got it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Derek Tovar.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Cutter up and away is the first pitch. Taken top of the zone.
Hey, no one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
Fastball down and in now.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Ooh.
Phillies first baseman.
Right on the black. Jason giving the ump a couple looks.
0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Well, we'll try it again. Top of the zone fastball. Swung and missed on that one, and that'll be strike 2.
See it drive it, kids.
A little more to Jason's liking, I think. Oof, that one was right past Jason into center field, and that'll be the first hit of the game for the Phils and put a man on first base.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Well, he was waiting on that one, apparently.
In is Jorge Soler.
Swing and a miss on the fastball up and in.
Strike 1.
Strike 1.
Soler brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when
Fouls
facing
off the
pitchers
cutter
who throws
way
from the
outside the
same
zone
side
for
they swing
0-2.
back, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching.
And strike 3 called on the slider to the outside half of the plate. And that is going to end the inning.
We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
Okay, still nothing going into the bottom of the second, so Jason gets to keep it that way. Michael Franco
To him on the way. Fastball
got
taken,
plenty to
but
say
that
up
gets
there in the
zone for a
box.
strike.
Here we go, guys.
Curveball
Breaking
frozen
ball
for
there,
strike
led off
2.
For the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to
Fastball down and in, got him swinging. He pulls it to
Makes the play
left field,
one
and
away.
that'll be the first out of this inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts.
Yeah, we're back to the
And
new
what does that
normal.
tell
It's
me?
Morris Lamb,
That tells me
Ildemaro
that
Vargas,
his
Sammy
defense
Castilla, and
cannot
Rafael
fall
Devers on the
asleep.
infield.
They better
Reese
go through
Hoskins,
their
Carlos
pre-pitch
Castro,
routine.
Bryce
They
Harper
better
outfield.
stay on their toes
Cam
and stay
Gallagher
engaged
behind the
in this
dish
one.
and on the bump,
In case something
as
bites
usual,
back.
Mr. Jason Parham.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Pitch on the way.
Pops that up above the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up.
He pops that up behind second plate. Sammy Castilla's got it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Here comes Eric Cortez.
And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver.
Lead him off with a changeup.
In there.
And he looks at it. Strike one.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
Go fastball below the zone. No swing on ball one.
That evens the count at 1-1.
Good one up and in.
Pulled high in the
Pulls
air
it
out to left
right left field. Hoskins is out there to get it, and that is going to end the inning.
To retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jason Parham. 9-1-2 due up.
All right, Jason leading off the top of the third for the D-backs. See what he can do here.
Now a fastball.
Low fastball taken for ball one.
Plays that first now.
Liner towards second.
That is going to be a soft liner. Second baseman's got it for the first out of the inning. And when next we see Jason, it's back to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Joey Wendell coming up to the plate. He's only got 6 plate appearances against Jason, but he does have a home run in one of those plate appearances, so not take him too lightly, I think. Give him a slider, bottom of the zone, swings and misses, goes right through it.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in.
Fastball just a bit outside.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2.
A little bit sloppy execution on that curveball, but that still got him swinging and missing. That'll be the first out of this inning. Second strikeout on the day for Jason. And I'll bring up the pitcher, Fernando Rodriguez.
The pitcher, Fernando Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now it's
Chops the two-seamer down. Strike one.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other
Fly
way.
ball to shallow left. Reese Hoskins is there to get it. That'll be the second out. And that'll bring Raymond Cortez back around to face off against Jason.
Raymond Cortez.
Now batting, the left fielder, Raymond
First offering on its way.
Cortez.
And a high strike.
Fastball up in the zone for strike one.
In his career, Cortez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. It's a high fly.
That was a fastball right down the pipe, and he fouls it off. He was real good, real early on it, but he had good contact. Give him a slider down and away now. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout on the game for Jason, and that is going to end the inning.
We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another.
Okay, Eric Otska coming up. Arizona Phillies still tied bottom four. Let's go.
Right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two
Chops off the slider, and that'll be strike one.
Hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Now another curveball outside corner, swung on and missed. Good timing on it, he just couldn't connect.
One time.
Chops the slider down now. Same spot as a call from Cam Gallagher, so we'll give it a try.
Hey, no outs now.
Below the zone, taken, ball 1.
1-2 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the
And
middle.
changeup down, taken for ball 2. Goes from 0-2 to 2-2.
Right here, let's go, kid.
The 2-2 is
Swing and a miss on the fastball, up and in. Got him swinging at 95. 4th strikeout on the game for Jason. First out of the inning.
Strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The first baseman.
Try not to hang another ball for Derek Tovar to hit. I said try not to hang a ball, Jason. Come on.
It's strike 1. 1 for 1.
Playing with fire here, my son.
Time up.
Here you go.
That's a grounder over to short. Sammy Castilla's got it.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
That'll be the second out of the inning. Derek Tovar nowhere near the foot speed needed to
Stepping up now.
run out one of those. And Jorge Soler coming up as a boss challenge for Jason,
Certainly known as one of the
which
best
I think is maybe a little generous given the circumstances, but maybe that's just hubris speaking before I get totally blown up. Let us go ahead and strike him out with a pitch outside the zone.
First
Give him a
delivery to him
fastball
on
up
the
and
way.
away.
And a ball,
Taking
1-0.
ball 1. Give him a fastball down now, 2-seamer.
Called strike
Catches
at
the bottom
knees,
part of the zone
1-1.
for strike 1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this
Cutter
point.
down and away is the next call.
Line towards
Line
center
shot to center field. Carlos Castro's got it. Failed the challenge, but ends the inning.
Retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Well, Jason made pretty good contact on that last one. He just had the misfortune to do it right at the second baseman. See what he can do here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Early on the changeup or the curveball.
And if it's high, let it fly.
Heading out towards
There's a
shallow
bloop
right.
to right
Soler on
field,
the
but
move.
the right fielder's got
He
it.
gets
That'll
there
be
and
just an
makes the
easy
play
fly
for the
out.
second out of the
Second out of this inning.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian.
It's a fast-moving game today.
Gets set to start out the inning.
Jason working efficiently. Well, maybe not super efficiently, but at the very least, getting the outs. But so are Philadelphia. They're not allowing any runs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Franco back to the plate. Lines that right to the second baseman. Sharp grounder over to second. And that'll be the first out on the first pitch of the inning.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding in, Francisco Mejia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
All right, Francisco Mejia,
Come on, let it fly right here.
First
former
pitch,
Padres
on its way.
catching prospect.
And he takes a called
2-seamer
strike,
down and
0-1.
in for
Mejia,
strike 1.
Playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Give him a fastball up and away.
Straight up.
Pops it straight up. Cam Gallagher's right under it.
2 gone.
And that'll be the second out of the inning.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not.
Matty V, you just said that. You literally just said that.
He flew out in his last at bat. And he gets ahead here with the
Fastball down and in to Eric
Well, he's done a
Cortez
great
for
job on
the
hill
first
throughout this
strike.
game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially
All right, pops that one up behind home, and that'll be the second strike. Calls for a high outside cutter, or high, high outside
Now
cutter,
the
I guess.
0-2 pitch. And
Fouls that one off
away.
as well.
Get your pitch and drive it right
So I guess we'll go curveball below the zone.
Another 0-2 coming. Another
Chops that one down. Guess we'll go to the outside corner with the next curveball. Swings and misses on that one. That'll be strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 on the day, so he's maintaining 1 per inning. And that is going to end the inning.
Digging in, Joey Wendell.
Bottom 6. Still nothing on the scoreboard. At least it's moving fast.
Now the pitch.
Fastball up and in, taken ball 1, or strike 1, excuse me. We're actually going to disregard the catcher's call and go with a cutter up and inside off the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one caught a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Well, he didn't go for it, so that is ball 1. Give him change up down in the zone. Chops that off. Now curveball to the outside corner. Swings and misses. Second strikeout of the game for him. 6 on the day for Jason.
That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So Jason, if nothing else, has got the strikeout stuff working to a pretty good degree here. And now it's Francisco Rodriguez? Fernando. I apologize for getting your name wrong. I just haven't ever seen you before. And I'm pretty bad with names until I get used to them. Grounded a changeup down the first base line for strike 1.
The 1-1 home.
Two-seamer taken below the zone, well below the zone for ball 2. Cutter down and in. Chops that one. That was also below the zone, but that's strike 2. We're going to go ahead and use a little showtime on account of we haven't. On a curveball to the outside corner. See if he takes. See if he swings. Well, he tries to go around on it, but that will be strikeout on the day number, what is that, 7 for Jason?
It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the
I
cap
think
for
the ump had it right there, but I also think it was probably a strike one way or the other. One for the peanut gallery to discuss, I guess.
Into the box, Raymond Cortez.
Curveball just below the zone, ball 1.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Slider down and away. Well, that one was more bottom of the zone, center cut, and that was strike 1. Try cutter, see if that's a little more behaved. And that will be strike 2.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Give him a fastball to the inside corner.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke.
That was okay contact, apparently, but a little early. Try a change up to the bottom of the zone.
Line down the left field line.
Fouls that one off as well. We'll go ahead and give him a high fastball, climb the ladder on him. Pops that one up, too. It's been pop-up city tonight. And that is going to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Well, the D-backs are going to ride the hot hand, as apparently going into the top of the 7th. Haven't changed the pitcher.
And that misses for ball one.
But then again, neither of the Phillies. We got Fernando Rodriguez out here, still only at 79 pitches through 6 1/3.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Command actually seems pretty good to me. Those were two pretty...
Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys.
Pretty good pitches, and Jason is going to go ahead and get himself a nice little soft liner to right field for a base hit.
Be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Nice little swing from Jason Parham to get himself on base again here. And now he just has to avoid blowing out a knee or hurting his elbow or breaking a wrist or something else catastrophic. Because with the sort of season he's had, he's got a shot at the record books, folks. Like, it's only just now August. He is like a 10th shy of 10 wins on the season, with like 2 months or like a month and a half to go. It's kind of ridiculous.
Set and the 1-2 pitch.
I don't see why you guys are treating Jason like such a threat to steal. Goodness gracious. He's a pitcher. He's not exactly fleet of foot. That is going to be foul. Going to find the crowd just on the wrong side of the foul pole.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Well hit to right.
Fouls that one off too.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball.
Carlos Castro 2 for 3 on the day, so
find a way to keep it fair.
Oh, it's on the ground. Did he get his double play to second for one?
Jason tries to do the honorable thing and take out the second baseman on the way in, but no dice. And in fact, going into the bottom of the 7th, still no score on the board.
Perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch.
Kick calls for a fastball up and in, taken at 97. Got the recharge working here for Jason.
Much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes.
That is going to be a foul changeup to the third base line. We're getting the fastball inside now. That was not terribly inside. It's going to be a long fly ball to center field. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Bringing up Derek Tovar again, the only person on this Phil's lineup to get a hit so far. Starts pulling his sword on that one, and only gets a strike on it.
You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage.
That's another liner to center, and that, in fact, is going to get down for another base hit. So Derek Tovar hitting okay against Jason. You know, he's gone for... Gone against Jason 28 times. He's got a .333 batting average, so probably one of the few Phillies that actually has had Jason sighted in pretty well, at least on this present roster.
Into the box now.
Slider straight down the middle. Jorge Soler takes. That'll be strike one.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Change up below the zone, taken for ball one. Curveball taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started out.
We'll go ahead and use Showtime on this one. The curveball outside corner. See if he grounds it into a double play. He just strikes on out. Second strikeout of the day for Jorge Soler. 8 on the day for Jason, and 6 2/3 so far.
Strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game.
And that is going to bring Maikel Franco back up to the plate.
In now, Maikel Franco.
Fastball, a little bit off the corner, but called a strike.
It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Fouled off.
Fouls that one off in pretty much the same spot.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's a changeup over to second base, and, or excuse me, short. Thrown over to Ildemaro Vargas, and that is going to end the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Well, Arizona finally gets a run in the top of the first. So Jason coming out here to try to protect his lead
They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
against Francisco Mejia. Let's get it. That, in fact, is going to be a line shot to left field. That'll be a runner on first with nobody out. And that very well may be Jason's day today.
Interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Did he use the bunt right here? Did he put a little hit and run?
They're going to trust him. They're going to leave him out here to face Eric Cortez.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Stepping in now.
And he is going to try to bunt on his way on.
The tie here as he puts this one down.
Or if not bunt his way on, then certainly try to...
Put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
I kind of screwed that one up. I was trying to field the bunt, but nonetheless, going to trade outs here. So we got a runner on first with one out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses.
Two-seamer off the corner. 17,952 people here in Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies, I'm sure, thank you for your support.
Hey, let's roll two right here. Roll two.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I'm sure Jason's mother, Janice, and his brother, Jeremy, are somewhere in the crowd today.
The 1-1. Misses low. Good
Twitches
take on
at
the
that
curveball
one
there.
for
We've seen
ball
him go
two.
down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Taken strike two called below the zone,
For a called strike two.
to my eyes at least, but still 2-2 count. Fouls off the curveball well below the zone to stay alive here. Give him a cutter up and in. Fouls that off as well. We're going to go outside with the fastball. Actually, no, we're going to go up and in with the fastball. Try to get him watching on this one. No, we're going to go low and in, I think.
Shin high.
And can't hit the target, so...
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a
Fouls
bad
off
pitch,
the fastball
it's
again. He's staying alive out here. Fouls off the cutter now. We're going to go ahead and use some showtime on this one. Put it on the low outside corner. See if he swings through it. Nope, he just chops it down. Joey Wendell now an 11 pitch at bat here against Jason.
Another full count pitch home. And he
Taken.
So
Just, I think, the fourth walk Jason has surrendered all year.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up.
Not a good time to do it in.
That's their first walk of the game.
They're going to go ahead and send Fletcher Allred out here.
Come on to pinch hit
Try to
here
get something happening here. But they're going to leave Jason in the game. They apparently trust him enough to get this one for him. Or at least get him out of this inning. So, calls for changeup to the outside corner. Taken right down the pipe at 84. Feel obliged to remind you, Jason's fastball's coming out at something like 95 plus. Fastball top of the zone, 95 indeed, so that's a 10-mile differential on two pitches that should, in theory, come out of his hand looking pretty much the same. We're going to give him the Showtime slider here. Going down and away. See what he does with it.
Just
Chops
off
it
the end of
away.
the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Hey, right guy.
Here's another 0-2. Swinging.
That's grounded past the third baseman. They're going to hold the runner at third, and I think that probably is going to do it. Fletcher Allred squirts through the gap on the left field side.
You'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective,
Past the glove of Rafael Devers into left field. They are going to leave Jason out here. I'm kind of questioning their judgment now at this point, or if
Not much in the way of productivity.
they just figured they're so far ahead they got nothing to lose.
Deep to left center field.
Oh, that's not looking good. Oh, dear.
Grand slam.
Not the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. Jason gives up the second grand slam of his career. And this one goes to Raymond Cortez in the bottom of the 8th against the Philadelphia Phillies to put them up late 4-1. And you got to figure that Matt Villegas in the D-backs dugout is going to have to answer some awkward questions to the press about why he didn't put in a reliever this late in the game when his starters started to struggle. But nonetheless, damage is done, so there's no taking this one back. And Jason finally getting the hook.
Out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround.
Well, that is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Jake Barrett answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 33, Jake Barrett.
So we'll see what the D-backs can make of this one after Jason loses the lead late. See what happens. Survey says.
Always nice to get the first game of the series.
Well, it was looking good until it all crashed down. Jason pitches for 7 1/3 innings, allows 4 runs on 5 hits, including that Raymond Cortez grand slam. He collects 8 strikeouts and gets the loss, going to 15-3 on the year and 94-45 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.70, his FIP is at 1.42, and his xFIP is at 2.36. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.